I got you on camera, Esco. Got you on camera.
Space! Not a parking space. This is a bike lane. Please get out.
.47 6th of February. Yankee Hotel 09 Alpha Zulu Romeo.
We'll take a look at where this occurred, Bedford, PA. We're heading north on Business 220, up the hill on the 2-lane. The unsafe overtaking happens just before this right turn for Briar Valley Road. On to analyze what happened, we'll start with the rear view camera. We're going to see when we can first see this truck coming up behind in the right lane, and I'm going to use a stopwatch starting from where we saw him till the time he gets up on me to see just how long he had to move over and change lanes. You'll see a set of headlights just left of that school bus. That's that truck, which I've started the timer as soon as the school bus cleared so that there was a line of sight between myself and the approaching truck. My lane position was pretty far right. The 2-lane had ended, it's moving into a single lane, it's trying to give traffic as much space as possible to safely get around me. Maybe I was wrong to do this, but I couldn't justify taking an entire lane of that size. So he had 15 seconds from the time he gained line of sight on me till the time he was coming up past me. So there was 15 seconds there to safely change lanes and or slow down. Remember, we'll throw this back up here, it is the responsibility of the overtaking vehicle to ensure safety and to make sure there's sufficient space, not that of the cyclist. Another look, you can see the rear camera in the upper right. There's nothing in the left lane. He's perfectly clear to move over all the way towards that center line. I'm going to pause it here. You can also see there's plenty of room to the left to move over further and not buzz me so close. This will matter later. If you took notice, there was price stickers on the front windshield of this truck indicating it's from a dealership. I paused it again here to look. There's no plate on the back of it. Probably should have a dealer plate on there. I'm going to speed up the video here in the interest of time. I also run into a pretty heavy rain shower and get absolutely soaked. Anyhow, you'll notice I bounce back and forth between the primary position, secondary position, even over edging the roadway. Sometimes I'll even bump over to that shoulder when I'm going slower climbing up because the speed of traffic is so much greater than I am, and I don't want to impede them any more than necessary for my safety. Anyhow, we should be about up to where I'm going to have to cut back into the video. You'll see a familiar rig off to the right, this small car dealership, so I'm going to stop and have a chat with him real quick. I'll try to adjust the amplitude and put up any captioning to the best of my ability because it is hard to hear. Hey buddy, can I kindly ask a favor of you? Give me as much space as you can going around me. You were awful close.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. You could move over a little bit too, because you were right in the middle of the road. I got a trailer here.
I was in the right lane coming up, occupying the right lane.
Yeah, you could have moved over a little bit. I got a trailer on here.
You
make sure that nobody would drive me.
I gotcha. I got video though. You had plenty of room to get over, man.
I had to look through to make sure that nobody would drive me. You could have moved over a little bit.
I think I was right where I needed to be.
What, halfway on the lane?
I can occupy the whole lane if it's safe. There's plenty of room for you to get around, so I didn't. I stayed right to allow people to safely get around me. Hey, no hard feelings though, just keep that in mind, okay? Drive safe!
I knew I got a little too close to you, and I felt bad about it, but I was looking at the mirror to see if there was anybody coming.
Hey!
Because with this trailer...
Yeah. I appreciate you saying it. Most people just will defend it. I appreciate your integrity. I see maybe your prior service, I don't know. Army veteran myself. I'll agree to ride safe, you agree to drive safe, and you have a great day, buddy. All right, man. I believe that went pretty well. He was defensive. Most people naturally are. He kept referring to his trailer, if that's somehow my responsibility. It's not. He kept saying I was out in the middle of the lane. I could have got further right. I was already pretty far right. And it's his responsibility to give me the 4 feet of clearance. It's not my responsibility to get out of his way. But in the end, he did take accountability for that. And I hope it was a valuable learning experience for him to, one, be aware of what's on the road in front of you, especially with the added responsibility of a heavier vehicle pulling a trailer. And to keep an eye out for cyclists, to realize that we are out there, we can occupy the lane, can occupy the road, and that we do have the right of way. And oh, by the way, we are recording you.